There he
Here we
is.
go.
What's up?
What's goody, fam? What's going on?
That was good.
Everybody all right? T, you look a whole lot woke today. A lot better from last week.
Looks
difference I have to make.
Looks all deceiving.
Them high school kids ain't drive you crazy today, did they?
No, my favorite did.
Let's not say too much on the live. What's up? Y'all know what it is. It's the Homeboys Conversation and Collaborations with Dating 101 podcast. We got Miss Siobhan Carter. What's going on?
Man, I'm chilling.
She looks like she got her face all shining. Is it just me?
Yeah, it's my ring light. I put some oil on my face.
That's what it is. T, what's going on?
Man, I'm chilling, man. You know, as usual.
As usual. Y'all know we got a good one. I don't know why I was trying to get on, but Instagram don't tell everybody you on. So I had to literally figure out who I was going to try to find first to see who was on. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, they trying to, like, they won't let us be great. Like, they would not let us be great. So we're going to start with you, Siobhan. You had a post for Ask Men Monday, and it was a great post that I wanted you to read it on the podcast in order for us to discuss it in whole.
Yep, you did want me to do that, and guess who forgot that I was supposed to do that? Hold on. Hold the line. Wait a minute, let me find it right quick. Hold on. Okay, yeah, it was a good one. It's dealing with weight, so buckle your seatbelts. Okay, so Here we go. So the young lady said, years ago when I was heavier, I couldn't get the attention of this guy to save my life. He acted like I was in his way whenever I speak to him at work. Now, years later, he sees the slimmer but older me on social media and starts sending messages about how he wants to take me out and that he's always liked me. While I thought he was okay looking years ago, today he is not as cute, but I still sent messages back and forth trying to look beyond that. Now he says I have changed since I lost weight and I'm not breaking my neck to carve out time to see him after all these years. He said I act like I'm too good now. Why do some people want you when they want you, and when you don't dance to their music, they trip? So, what do y'all think about that? I don't even know what the question is. Just what are your thoughts about that situation, Tiama?
I mean, maybe he might have liked her back then, but he just wasn't into her shape, I guess. Maybe he's not into that. She can't fault him for that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their preference. Her personality probably was there. He probably liked that. But visually, it just wasn't his type. Now, the ball is in her court, and she can do what she want with it. You know? Don't feel down about it, though.
Yeah. You know, it was a lot of women in the comments that was like, you know, he's being shallow because he didn't want her when she was bigger, and now he wants her when she's lost weight. So, Reggie, what you think?
Hold on, Reg, before you go. How come? Because I see Ryan she probably too good for him at this point. Why? Why is she too good for him at this point? How come when a woman lose weight or something, now all of a sudden she's too good? She's still the same person. She just looked different. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean she's too good. Maybe he was too good for her. He just said, I'm gonna get her.
That just show you how women think. Like when women keep acting like they don't use their looks to get advances and things of that nature, that's just how you think. You feel like now that I look more beautiful. Matter of fact, if that was the case, you didn't think you was that attractive back then. Why should I? Like evidently you decided to like trim down because evidently you didn't like how you look. I didn't see nothing wrong with him trying to say something to her after the fact. That was your type. I had people who said something to me after the fact, after I grew a beard. So it's like women are allowed to be shallow, but men are not. And that's a problem right there. Like, let's just be honest, T. Imagine a girl tell you, like, man, all of a sudden when I see you grow your dreads out, like, that done it for me. It wouldn't have been a problem for a man. But it seemed like it's a problem for women when that's the case. I feel like he was hey, like she said, your personality could have been cool, but I wasn't physically attracted to you. Now I am.
So here's my thoughts. She said he don't look that good. Girl, look, you done glowed up. You ain't gotta talk to him if he don't look that good. You got more options. So girl, don't worry about him. That's how I feel about it.
So she was studying back then.
You ain't gotta waste your time on him.
No, I agree with you, Siobhan. The same way that he had his options, now she got her options. You don't have to, but I think his problem is just be clear. This is where the problem is coming in. She said, "Oh, I entertained them." Yeah. Just be clear that, like, hey, I'm not really, it's cool, but I'm not really into you. That's it. That's all. But because she liked them back then, that was her trying to feel like, maybe I can, whatever it was. Like, maybe I'm going to see if I can, like, really, if it would have been something now. I just feel like she knows she don't like them. Yeah. So just be clear, I don't like you. Or not even that way. Just be clear and say, look, we're cool. We got a history of friendship. I'm not trying to take it no further than that. And he should understand that. If not, then you get harsh. Like,
so
what they saying up there?
Say in the comments, Robert Reason says she probably is too good for him at this point. Hey, Jesse said, you can't help what a person likes. Now she don't have to talk back to him, right? Tata said, back then you didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me. F him. I know. And I'm saying too good back then too. My skin naturally, he's still not interested, but you would be a good trophy entering your room, a party. Boy, bye, beat your feet and keep it moving.
Women don't have a problem with men when men are the trophy men. Like, but go ahead.
I feel like it's gonna always be a double standard. Like, weight is a sensitive topic. You can't be talking about our weight. It's just off limits. My skin naturally says he was too good for her, and he says it when he mentions her weight. She didn't say it. He did. Rhymer Reason said, I also said she probably was too good for him back then too, though. If he liked her but pushed her aside because of her weight, he was not worth it. She said, wrong comparison, Reg. Hey, Jesse, something is also best left unsaid. I don't know. My skin naturally says, agree, Reg. Be clear that was then and this is now. And she needs to tell him, you made me feel invisible when I was heavier. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Never mind. Nope, not gonna say it. It was about to be a joke.
Listen. That could be a conversation that may get y'all over the hump. I mean, he might can say the truth. Like, look, he could have been easily saying, man, I was dating somebody. Mm-hmm. You said the dress was a bad comparison? No, it's not, because looks are looks. Like I said, people started talking to me different when I grew a beard. It's to somebody's preference. Like, honestly, like we talked about this, honestly. Mm-hmm. Like, people have preferences. And me personally, I don't care if that's your preference. Because I'm going to have a preference. Mm-hmm. And if you're not my preference, I'm not dating you. That's just simply how it is. I just think that's how it's supposed to be. Mm-hmm. Anyway, okay. So, move right along. Hey, what's going on? Yeah. So I was talking to a friend of mine, a good friend of mine. She's a therapist, but we're a conversation about how some people deal with like couples counseling. So sometimes she informs her client, you might just need to write a letter to yourself about what your problem is in the relationship, which I felt like, yeah. At the same token, I've been back on my 90s R&B music, right? And I was listening to Changing Faces, and one of the lyrics in the songs were, she's finding fed up letters. I'm finding fed up letters written about me. My question to you all is this: hypothetical situation. If you found a letter from a year ago of somebody that you were dating, back then y'all were on bad times, but now y'all worked everything out and y'all was really in a good space. Siobhan, if you found that letter, do you think you can still date that person if they talk horrible about you in it?
Yes, because that was them venting. Because if they looked at my journal, it would probably be similar stuff I said about them. So it's like, you know, letters, journals, that's raw emotions, you know, and it's not meant for other people to read. It's for you to express yourself. So I would want to have a conversation like that. You felt like this about me for real? Let's talk about it. How you feel now? You good? Like, what? This was some heavy stuff you was feeling, but yeah. I think if we're in a good space and we can talk about it and just see, you know, make sure we're still in a good space. Yeah, I wouldn't hold that against them.
T, you found the letter. She was talking horrible about you.
Yeah, I still date her. I'm gonna write her as a letter too. I'm gonna write it. I'm gonna write about 3 letters, and I'm gonna send it in the middle. I'm gonna talk about what I had a problem with, what I got a problem with, and what I'm probably gonna have a problem with. So she's gonna do 3 letters in the middle.
Let's see, y'all on good terms now.
We still gonna be on good terms. I want to express myself too, because now I got some new feelings. Because I don't found your old feelings. You should have let me find your old feelings. Now I got new feelings, and I need to express it. So you getting the letter.
Petty T.
You ever seen Menace to Society? Not the real one. The Don't Drink Your Juice in the Hood. That joint.
Yeah.
When dude like message, that's who's gonna pop up.
Yeah. Message. I think I could. I think let me say this. I think I could if I felt like we were equally in a bad space. If I understood that, you know, back then a year ago, we both was, you know, bumping heads, then I can understand that. I probably would have a problem if I thought we were in a much better space, but you were basically being, I ain't gonna say phony, but you were basically still trying to like make everything seem all right. You know, I also, and it was funny, right after the Changing Faces song, I started listening to Heavy Headley. And one of the first songs was a guy, you know, she thought her and the dude was in a good relationship. Then she come home and he moved out and sent the letter. Like, and she didn't understand. She didn't understand. I forgot the name of the song. But like I said,
is it In My Mind?
Yeah. Huh?
Is it the song In My Mind?
Not In My Mind. It's on that same album.
Oh.
I think it's called Wait a Minute. But it was like, it's like she thought they were in a good space, and then she come home and, you know, he gone and all she got is a letter. Like, you know, so if we were not in a good space and I understood we were not in a good space and she understood it, she just happened to write a letter and express it. And then we're on a good time. We talked about, you know, some of the things in the letter. I could get past it.
With you. Oh.
Yeah. That was my album. What they saying in the
a lot. Let me see. Let's see. Well, she can blow. Oh yeah. Oh, you like my hair down? Thank you. If we move past it, yes. Single Papa said yes. Rhyme Reason said if we move past it, yes. She said good answer. The Real Happy Room, hey girl. If they cuss your name in existence, nah. If they just shared how they felt, it's all good. Talk about it. Hey Jesse agrees.
Who said that?
The Real Happy Room.
You said that they cussed your name?
If they cuss your name, yeah. So I guess if they cursed your name in some kind of way. Hey Jesse, agree with me. Thank you, girl. Rhyme and Reason, T Petty. She said, yep, because that was in the past. I would express how you made me feel then and make sure we don't go down that road again. Let's have a conversation, right? Singles Papa said, you stupid. Must be talking about Tioma. My skin naturally, T going to mess up the new space. She said, T, I cannot. Real Happy Room said, I wish I wasn't in love with you. Okay, Ron Reason laughing. Yep, hey, all right.
Okay.
Hey, Peaches, Slippy 89.
What's going on? What's up, everybody? Nick Cannon is in the news again for the same thing. for what Nick Cannon has always been in the news for over the last couple of years. Y'all know what Nick Cannon is famous for lately. He's in the news, and it's basically, he's having another child, and they talking about the maternity pictures and this and the third. But I was just talking to somebody, I've had quite a few conversations about the same situation, and of course they're saying that Nick Cannon be irresponsible, Future irresponsible, even Dwight Howard. All these guys got about 8 babies by like 8, 9 different women. My question to the panel, and I'm going to start with you, T. Do you think they're being irresponsible, or are these women being irresponsible? Like, is the fault only lies on the men with many kids, or the woman who's steady trying to have kids by them? T?
I don't think either party's being irresponsible. He has the means to take care of them. Like, great-grandparents had like 12 kids and stuff like that. It wasn't no problem. So what's the problem now? They wasn't even rich. He rich. So he can take care of his kids and his baby mothers. And they in his pocket for the rest of their life. So, for the rest of the kids' life. So they not mad about doing it. You know what I'm saying? He trying to keep the earth going around. You know what I'm saying? The government trying to take us out, and he trying to keep us alive. Come on now. I don't see nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
So I don't see it as irresponsible, because when I think of irresponsible, I think of not taking care of your responsibilities. Like if he was not taking care of them, but he seems to be as present as he can be when you have 10 kids from different women. So it seems like he wants to be in their lives. Now, would that be something I would sign up for? Absolutely not. That would be a lot. I think to some degree, the kids may suffer, from that, depending upon how much time he's able to give them. So I think from the kids' perspective, it could be an issue, but I wouldn't say irresponsible would be the word for me.
I agree with T. I felt like he has the means to take care of them. And I say it all the time, multiple kids is for rich people or people with money. Hello?
Yeah,
y'all hear me?
Yeah.
I feel like it's for rich people, people with money. Now, Future, on the other hand, I feel like the women are being irresponsible because it's been noted that he's not taking care of the kids. That you gotta force child support on him. So for a woman to keep having kids by him, and then he's not taking care of the kids, that's another thing. The Dwight Howard situation, also another thing. It's been noted on all of his kids. Like, he don't come around us. We don't really know the dude. Like, his oldest child was just like, I don't even really know him. Like, so, and the oldest kid, yeah. So to kind of take it back to also what T said when he said grandparents, there were times where they had 12 kids and they couldn't be present in their kids' life. They had to work and take care of a whole family. So, their view of grandpa is going to work and coming home sleeping. Yeah. Don't talk to him, let him go, let him sleep, let him be. So, like I said, I feel like when it comes to future baby mothers, it might be a bit irresponsible. But when it comes to Nick Cannon, I guess they saying, if I'm going to get pregnant by anybody, I might as well get pregnant by somebody with money.
I wouldn't want to sign up, but I understand, why
and to be honest, truthfully, we got to understand, there are a bunch of women out here that's still going to these sperm banks, having kids on their own.
Yeah.
With him, at least they saying, well, this dude planning on being president, which from what they show is he is. He's trying to be as president as possible.
Absolutely. Yeah. Look, if you like it, I love it. That's what I'm going to say. So my skin naturally said the woman is more irresponsible. She knows his position. WAP checking in. Hey, WAP. My skin naturally says T, the grandparents were married. Peaches said, I agree. Now, if he was a deadbeat, that would be irresponsible on his end. Rhyme Reason agrees with me. The Real Happy Room, it was 12 kids with one woman. Kids need both parents. Financial support is not the same as emotional support and present. Yeah, I get it. Hey, Jesse, as long as he's taking care of his kids, then who are we to judge? My skin naturally, yes, let me retract. There's no irresponsibility in the situation, but I do find it immature. Singles pop up, sister, baby mommies, right? Real Happy Room, that has got to be for a check. Ain't no way, no amount of money is worth 10 baby mamas. Native Girl DC. Back in the day, men had multiple families that live on the same block. They knew each other and shared everything and may have a problem and maybe not. Yeah. My skin actually says siblings should grow up together. There's no child support order yet. It is coming when someone gets mad, but taking care of a team of children involves residing together. His presence will become.
Okay.
Yeah. So
y'all had a lot to say about this. I guess, I mean, to each his own, you know, each his own. Hey, I want to remind y'all, because it seemed like none of y'all, when we post our clips, we would like for y'all to like and share it. You know, I like, you know, My Skin Naturally, she always continue the comments on it. So the comments keep going. Every time we post a clip, y'all can like it and share it and repost it and keep the conversation going for us. We definitely want the Instagram to notice that we're doing this consistently, so we can be notified. Like, again, for everybody to be notified when we go live.
Thank you, Jupiter.
Okay, so the story came out like last week. I got a few people sent it to me. So a man and his best friend have been going on a guy's trip for some time. Let me get it off. Don't laugh. I think a lot of people. So a man and his friend are going on a guy's trip for a little while, and one of the guys is married, and his wife been asking to go. He finally agrees, and he pays for the ticket. But he pays for the ticket for him and his best friend to sit in first class, and he paid for the wife to sit in coach or economy, whatever. She wasn't in first class. She became upset. She told him she wasn't going. She ended up leaving, going to get the kids. They ended up not going. What makes the story a little more wild is the best friend, quote unquote, texted the wife and said, and let her know, this is why we didn't want you to go. You're ungrateful. You're unappreciative. You're a housewife and you want all these things. I mean, you know, the list goes on and on.
Yes, Peaches.
I'm not even going to ask the question. I'm going to ask y'all, just the panel. Siobhan, what did you think about the story?
I think he wants to be in a relationship with his friend. That's what I think. Because I don't understand how you would feel like that's okay. Like, I don't know their backstory. I don't know their situation, but that sounds so weird to me. I don't understand. I don't get it. What man in his right mind would want his best friend sitting with him and his wife in the back? Like, I don't understand.
I feel like Siobhan, except I don't think they in a relationship. I know they in a relationship. Them dudes is gay. Dude, that's the gayest thing I ever heard in my life. Like, it's gay and it's disrespectful. It's on so many levels to his wife. You know what I'm saying? That's weird. That's weird too. Like, Reg, you my best friend. I'm not about to. Hell no. It's not happening. That's not happening. And then he gonna let him text his wife? That's crazy. And why when y'all say that he texted all that stuff, I imagined it in like a spicy little voice. Like, and I was like, I know this nigga gay. That's crazy.
No way.
Yeah, I feel like it was gay. My thing was, y'all, and y'all know me well, my thing was, why was he paying for everybody? That was the first thing that came up to my mind. Like, I paid for everybody to go. Like, that's the first thing that struck me as, this is way out of place, that I already paid for my best friend. And I'm paying for, like, why am I paying for everybody? That would have been my first thing. Second thing, for a nigga that had the audacity to text my wife, yeah, I felt it. Like, bro, that's gay. That's because you can't text my wife and literally go on my wife. I don't care who, a family member can. Like, my brother couldn't.
And
like,
that's why we didn't want you to come.
We?
You know, like,
and he said audacity.
You know,
don't say audacity to my wife, nigga.
No.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
That was
yeah. I've seen a few comments. Somebody was like, is somebody gonna tell her? Like, because that was horrible. And I I didn't understand the husband, how he just made it seem like it wasn't no big deal. Like, because he also, I think the husband also was basically saying, well, you're a housewife. Like, I already paid all the other bills. Why am I still paying for you? And it, like, he has no problem paying for his friend to go.
Right.
But for his wife, he did. I was like, this was egregious.
Yeah. This reminds me of Trapped in the Closet.
Call him back. Yeah.
Chester, what's his name? Chester, what was his name?
So they going off in the comments. Basically, what people are saying is they together. He said, is he gay the best friend? I don't know. Yeah. Jupiter said, I know you're effing lying. Tata says, yes, gay ass. Jupiter effing his friend, period. Native Girl DC, that was his brother boyfriend. Singles pop up, they gay. That best friend was out of pocket for texting that, and I agree with Siobhan. Right. Rhyme or reason he paid for his best friend and not his wife. Oh, hell no. He definitely wants to be with his friend. I agree with Siobhan and T. Big Tokyo, hey girl, hey, and they weird. That's right, T. I don't want to keep saying this word, but yeah, everybody thinking it, so I don't want to get blocked.
Ayo say, are these guys off P-Valley? I don't know, Ayo. I never watched P-Valley. I never watched it. Ask Siobhan. She got big curves. That's a lie.
Queens. You don't even watch it, so you don't know. People said divorce. Yeah, so it's a lot.
Okay. So I'm going to make sure, because we're getting some of these conversations and forget even the conversation that was on the flyer.
Oh, yeah.
Missouri School District has decided to bring back spanking in the schools. Miss Siobhan, is it a good or bad deal, bad idea to bring back spanking?
I don't think I think we're in a different day and age. I don't think it's a good idea, because will the parents have to give consent? Like, who they spanking? Only the kids that their parents consent to? I don't know. Maybe if the parents are okay with it, then yeah. I mean, they had spanking when I was in school, in junior high school, but they had paddling. That's what it was. So, but I don't know. We're just in such a sensitive day and time. People don't want, like, around reason say, you got me effed up not touching my child. So, yeah.
T?
No, listen, hold on, because I know you think I'm about to be wild. Listen,
no.
I'm torn, but I'm leaning toward not agreeing with it, partially because of like how Siobhan said, the day and age we in, the way people think now is a little more aggressive. And I don't want to imagine my kid at school and the teacher is just having a bad day and decide to whoop my kid ass. Then I got to go up there. You know what I'm saying? At least back then, like when I was in elementary school, we had two teachers that would, get on the kid, but they were like older, from like an older generation. So they weren't just doing it for no reason.
Right.
People these days, being as though I work in the school now, I see how quick you can get irritated by them. Mm-hmm. And you're not about to whoop my child, so I'm gonna go ahead and just I don't think so. And then it depends on the age group of the kids you whooping, because you're not about to whoop no high school kid and think it's sweet.
Too bad. Yeah.
You might not be able to whip no middle school kid and think it's sweet.
Fighting these kids, you're gonna be fighting, you're gonna get shot, jump, the most stuff. So you see it's in Missouri. It ain't in DC.
Yeah. Again, I'm with you, T. I'm up in the air because let me say this. For one, these kids are out of control. Mm-hmm. And I don't want them to bring back like spanking. I want them to literally be able to punch them in their goddamn face. Oh. So these kids are too disrespectful, and the lack of fear caused them to continue to get out of pocket. That's just my opinion. Spanking, I guess we didn't. they didn't really call it spanking. I had a teacher, Miss Washington. She was a drunk. I know she was a drunk because we'd come back in on recess and she'd have her head on the desk sleep, like all the lights off, and the kids knew to shut the heck up. But she used to have a bunch of rulers and with rubber bands on it. She'd grab your hand and pop that mug. My thing is, it didn't deter us. So at this point, you're just getting whoopings. And let's be honest, we may fear our parents, but it didn't deter us from doing some of the stuff we still wanted to do. So at this point, what's the use? So I guess that's my only thing. Like, is it really going to help the kids be better? And I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it will really help them, be more productive students. Like,
Yeah.
Now, I'm definitely with the parents whooping their own kids. I'm pro whooping. I think everybody should beat their kids. Like,
yeah.
I got whoopers, and I'm super respectful to adults. I'm respectful to everybody, and it's because I got whoopings. Like, I get smart. Like, it seems like I'm, an asshole sometimes, but I'm very respectful. That's because I got my ass whooped. People get their ass whooped. Yeah. So for parents, I'm with it, but teachers not.
Yeah.
Exactly. So Jupiter said these kids out of pocket. Peaches said it has to be signed by the parent. Maskin Ashley, what is the black population in Missouri? Right. That's a good question. Right. Big Tokyo says mine's either, hey Jesse, how the F can they spank the child, but we can't spank our own kids? Get the F out of here. I know that's right. Big Tokyo ain't it enough shootings? Yeah. Rhyme and reason what happened to the idea that spankings promote violence. Yeah. My skin naturally said racial profiling is real. Today's society will not allow the teacher to get his or her ass effed up instead. Peaches said, tell me what happened. I with my own kids. My skin naturally panel. I told you Tokyo says, right, Tia, should be done at home. If anything, my skin naturally says parents do not discipline their children in today's society. Yeah. Hey, Jesse, the teachers whipping kids is not the answer. The parents need to be whooping their kids without CPS involved unless it really child abuse. Exactly. So my mama whooped me in front of the police. She didn't care. She said, I dare you to say something. She was wrong, and I'm going to beat her ass. Like, and they didn't do anything. Rhyme and Reason said, right, I'm going to do what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to clench up and brace myself for the whipping, so don't touch me because I'm building up a tolerance.
That seems like it's true.
Yeah.
So this week, I've seen it on many different posts, and I don't know why so many people seem to have post these. They're like different news sources. But study has shown, I'm gonna start with you, T. Study has shown that women are more likely to cheat than men because they will become more bored. Now, one thing that is factual is more women file for divorce than men. So that is already a fact. But T, do you believe in that study that women are more likely to cheat than men?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Listen, I know because back in the day, I've messed with several women who were in relationships, like serious relationships. That ain't matter. I even told them, like, don't you got a dude or whatever. They didn't care. So, I say, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That's my
you look like you got something to say.
Doing this study, what is the population? Like, what population are they polling for this study? I don't believe that. That is not true. You can't compare that. Who they asking and how they come up, how they make that conclusion. But no, I don't believe that. I think women and men cheat, period.
Y'all have the little video when there's like, would you cheat on your man or take up for your best friend? Everybody said cheat on their man.
Every woman said it.
Just 5 people.
Every woman. But no man. All the men said they were snitching.
No.
I'm a lean with T. I agree with you, T. Because like you said, I've been in those situations where I dated plenty of women and literally they were cheating on their man. I remember a girl when I was with her telling too much of my business, but I hope she don't look. But I remember her telling her man, "Oh boo, I love you," and she looked at me after he hung up like she said, "Am I wrong?" I said, "You tell me, like how you feel. Like it's not for me to judge. Like, do you feel like you're wrong? Is what I'm saying." But that was the truth. So I do feel like more women cheat than men. I feel like men, like I always say, men just do not have the space where we can cry about cheating or we can cry about our feelings hurt. A woman get on the internet right now, cry about cheating. Everybody gonna be in her inbox, forget him, girl. He ain't nothing. He ain't this. He why? They gonna all support her. A man do the same thing. Oh, you weak, bruh. Men don't do that. Man, get over it, Slim. We don't have the same space, and that's why it don't get publicized more. So yeah, y'all some cheating off.
Listen, we cheat together. All of us cheat together, and y'all should just start getting on there and saying something then, and create a different narrative. Y'all come on and start crying and make people get used to it.
But listen, when men cheat, 9 times out of 10, they cheating with a woman who cheating also. So, you can't say men cheat more than women. Because the woman he cheating with is probably cheating more than likely too, because they need to have some type of schedule where they could get away with the crime.
Whatever. Both
Let me tell you,
I don't like to admit that.
Period.
They don't like to admit that.
We're not disputing black men don't, but we're not disputing that everybody cheats. We're just talking about I've been saying it since we've been doing this podcast.
No.
That women are. I said 60, but he said 70.
Because let me go to the comments because y'all trying to tell y'all because y'all cheat because it's Monday. We cheat when there are feelings.
I'm tired of that excuse. That's a lie. That is a lie.
No, it's not.
Man, I don't slept with women who cheated because they just wanted to cheat, not because they feelings and all this and all that.
Not to say that we don't, but for the most part, it's feelings related. That's all I'm saying.
I think it used to be feelings related.
The story that Rez told, it happened to me before. A girl called me and told me she loved me. I found out she was the whole time she was leaving the nigga house.
Let's go to the women in the comments who are trying to
That's what you want. That's what they want.
We have representation here, so let me consult my sisters. Okay,
Avery, I'm gonna need you to speak up.
Ayo says, preach, brother. Whatever, Ayo. You don't know what you're talking about.
We knew Ayo.
Rhyme Reason says, I wouldn't say more likely. I wouldn't either, Rhyme Reason. I'm asking naturally repeat the question. Okay, you got it. Peaches said, I think it goes hand in hand. Women cheat for reasons men cheat because they hoes. Y'all hoes. Hey, the poll was full of men. Right. You can't ask no men what we do. It's skewed. Rhyme Reason said that was bull. I've never cheated. My skin naturally said women have reason to cheat, and usually there's no point of returning. Men don't consider it cheating. Rhyme Reason said most women will leave before cheating. Exactly. My skin naturally. Once a woman cheats on her man, he's no longer her man. He has taken her to the point of no return. Peaches said again, it goes both ways. I've been around men who do the same thing, all in the woman's face, but have a whole relationship at home. Exactly.
And listen, a nigga can have a whole relationship at home. A nigga have a whole relationship at home and tell a girl, I got a whole relationship at home, and she'll say, I don't care. You're not gonna get caught. That's just as bad as cheating.
We talking about cheating. We ain't talking about none of that.
Exactly. I bet.
In the middle of
y'all scandalous.
Stay focused.
Y'all scandalous. Y'all hate when I do that.
That's her preference.
So where's all our fellas that was in the comments earlier talking about me up in here? Y'all are not speaking all of a sudden. Other than Ayo, Sue, the rest of y'all.
It's the
where y'all at, man?
The Amen Corner is here. Thank you, ladies. I appreciate y'all.
Evidently.
Hey, Tokyo. Hey, where you at, Tokyo? You a female, but you usually on my side. Okay. You usually on my side.
So Peaches said women are better cheaters, and
that's why y'all do it more. That's why y'all do it more.
We just do it better. That's all.
And more.
That's y'all do it better, so it's never known how often y'all to cheat. By the time y'all got caught, that's y'all's third or fourth time.
That's why we gotta take photos for y'all. Because we don't know. That's
the
like
women that's doing it ain't gonna tell you she's doing it, so you'll never know how many women doing it. So
that's not helping y'all right now. That is not helping y'all.
She gonna tell a dude she cheating with everybody she cheating with. Like, this is honest. Like, she gonna be comfortable with him because he's eating her up. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So this week a woman was on the news. She had reported her boyfriend in for robbing a bank. It's actually her baby father. He robbed the bank. She said she's on the news. She literally was on the news. He robbed the bank. She's like, yes, I called the police on my, my baby father. She was like, somebody, I heard he proposed to rob the bank, and I called him like, look, I heard this, and he confirmed it. And I called the police to get the $25,000 reward. Her statement right after that was, he wasn't taking care of his kids, no way.
Oh.
Do y'all think I ain't even gonna ask y'all a question about this. I'm gonna ask you, Siobhan, what do you think about that whole situation?
Wait, her baby daddy robbed the bank. She knew it was him. She called and told the police on him so she can get the reward money because he wasn't taking care of the kids. So F him, basically.
Basically.
I mean, that's hilarious. I don't know. I mean, I get it. I hope they get it.
I don't get it. I ain't calling the police.
Yeah, that's a little much because now he's not gonna be in the children's life. But then it's like, yo, dumbass, why you went out there and robbed the bank then? So I don't know.
Why he tell her? Why did he confirm it? He should have been like, nah, that wasn't me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he gonna confirm it. Obviously, they don't got a good relationship, so I wouldn't tell her ass nothing. She got to go, though. Now she got to go now. He going to do like 10 years. She definitely got to go.
Depends if it's an armed robbery or not. He might don't even do that much. So what do you think about it, T?
What you mean what I think about it? I don't like it. But the pettiness level was God mode. She was on God mode when she was getting like that. Hey, you gonna call a nigga? Yeah. First of all, you know how much she had to think about that? She realized, called this man, asked did he do it. He said yeah, and then called the police with no regrets. Just that's bad.
I feel like it's a good mother taking care of her children.
She could have got more. She probably could have got more from him from the bank robbery. Like, I mean, at this point, like you never know how much he got. She probably could have, hey, look, I need 50,000 now. Like, hey, you just got 20,000 and your baby father is gone now. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's like you said, it's a level of pettiness. If I
was him, I'd have been petty and been like, she was my accomplice. That's how she.
And that happened. And that happened.
Going to jail together. We going to jail together.
Yeah. Evidently, they don't care. Huh?
I said I wouldn't have did that. What about
you? Wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have told her I done it. And I think that's where I had a problem at. Yeah. Why am I even admitting to a crime, no matter who it is? Only person know I done the crime was the person. I guess it was him and someone else. We the only people that process knew. Evidently, a lot of people must have knew.
Yeah.
Or have rumors.
That person he robbed that bank with, they going to jail too, because he gonna snitch on them. He snitch on himself, he definitely gonna snitch on them.
But the problem is, like I said, if at the end of the day, if so many other people knew, somebody was bound to turn them in for that 20,000 anyway.
For sure.
So I mean,
they had to prove it, because I ain't about to sit there and just tell you I did that.
Not me either.
Right. So Rhyme Reason said that's savage. Hey Jesse said that's deep. My skin actually because she mad because she cheated with another girl and gave the side chick some money. She done created a whole story around it. Big Token said she a beast. Ayo said she's still hot. Yeah. She had children with. Native Girls DC said Peaches, his ass wasn't going to break down. Big Tokyo. I ain't with that rhyme and reason because he wasn't about to share, so that's what he get. He just said he wasn't anyways. Money Man Bait said, "Tell me what's good, bro. Long time no see." It's Cedric. Hey, Cedric. My skin naturally, she dumb as shit because bank robbery is at least 25 years, so now the kids don't have a daddy and a dumb mama.
That 20,000 ain't gonna get you but so far.
Right. Rhyme and Reason said it'd be like that. Peaches said and her ass going down with him. My skin naturally, she won a 25,000 reward and could have gotten more. That was beyond petty. Rhyme and Reason why ask for money from him when it can be guaranteed.
She calling the police.
Right.
I'm judging some of y'all character, and I don't really judge. A police matter will make me judge.
Yeah.
I would tell you that. It's making me question some of y'all.
If I was getting Ashley, I would not have asked him, nor would I have switched. They must live in the poorest. Big Tokyo says, baby mama said somebody might as well be her. Tata said if he was going down, why not the mother get the money?
That's how all y'all feel. And Talia, that's appalling.
I'm
ashamed
I've
seen it on her page.
I'm ashamed that you Talia.
I've seen it on her page.
Remember that when Mook do something. Somebody turn his low ass in.
Don't do Mook like that. Don't do Mook.
I'm kind of torn. I don't know if I want to read this last question or have us go to the dating 101 cards. Like, what do y'all think? Read the last question or cards?
I feel like
You like I'm playing. Yeah, I bet you is playing. Now to put it in perspective for you. Charlie is much playing. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So what you think, Siobhan?
Is something that's gonna have us talking a lot?
I'm not sure.
Oh, I mean, we can go with the cards then.
Want to go with the cards?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all we have. We're gonna get to our usual, the dating 101 card game. Like you start laughing, T.
We look cheesy.
I always laughing y'all put them damn cards out.
Like I said, when we do our clips, we was name, post, share, like our clips, and repost them. Share them on y'all story so we can get the word out for the podcast and keep it going, you know. But of course, we always gotta do a dating 101 after dark card game. You know, these things still able to be bought. Like, you know, a lot of people still like them. You know, some of y'all still need good conversation pieces. Go ahead, Siobhan.
Okay, I'm going to get a little kinky. Let me see what y'all think about this. How do you feel about double penetration during sex?
What?
Like a finger, you know, maybe I would say, I know y'all wouldn't like it as men, but I'm talking about double penetration to the woman. How do you feel about it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
You with it?
I'm with it, yeah. I do. Threw me off a little bit.
Yeah, I don't want to offend anybody. I don't mean like butt play for y'all. I'm talking about for the ladies. Okay. Reggie?
I'm with it. Of course, I'm with T. I'm with all the little freaky game. You know, she might want to use a toy to do it. Like, I'm with all that. I'm like, I don't see the problem. No, yeah, that's a little spicy. That spice up the relationship. Like, if she like it, I love it. That part, I'm willing to go that far. Like,
everybody's just laughing at y'all faces when I ask it.
Like, you know what's so funny is it's 101 card. It's 101. I actually helped write these questions, but it's 101, so I don't remember most of them. Like, so when I hear them, I be like, "Dang, we might have been drinking. Why? Like, why did we think of this?"
Oh man, yeah, that's a good one. So yeah, I'm here for it. You know, as long as it's a finger in my butt, don't put that thing in there. I don't want that. I'm uncomfortable. No. Okay. Oh, no. You just want me to do one or another one?
Go ahead. You can do another one. We got enough time.
All right. Which one do you think is best? Intoxicated sex, marijuana high sex, or natural high sex, Reggie?
I'm gonna go with intoxicated sex. It is kind of like like that. I don't know. It's something about being it's almost like you're willing to go far. Like when it comes to sex, like the finger, you might want to do something different now. Like you might want the thing in your butt now if you're too drunk. Like you know what? Let's just try. Like I don't know. Like because you know what it is. Intoxicated sex, all your inhibitions go away. Yeah. It's like, you know what, we could be free. Like I don't mind. Like, you know, everything is fun at that particular point.
Okay, T, intoxicated sex, marijuana high sex, or natural high sex? What's better?
Intoxicated sex. That's better. Well, it's better. Never mind. It's better.
Go ahead, say it, T. You don't want to say it?
No, it's better. Listen, I'm already nasty, so
right.
The liquor just
it takes it to another.
It enhances it, and it's like I just be feeling like a beast.
Okay.
you know.
I've never had marijuana high sex because I don't smoke. But yeah, definitely intoxicated sex for sure. That's how I got my body count up with intoxicated sex.
What they saying in them comments?
Let me see. They was laughing at your face on the first question. So they say they with that. I'm definitely not with the boring sex. Okay, Jupiter, she want to get it in, have fun. My skin naturally was like Siobhan, your face. Yep. Peachy said drunk sex for sure. Marie said marijuana, high sex, intoxicated sex is the best. Hey, Jesse said all of them with the right person. Okay. Jupiter says all of the above. Native Girl DC, Mary Jane sex. Rhyme and reason, everything is heightened and creativity peaks. Oh, okay then. What's up?
That's not true, my skin actually.
What?
She put marijuana sex is going to stink because weed stinks. Oh. No, that's not true. That's not true at all.
Oh man, Jupiter says with the right one, my skin naturally intoxicated sex allows you to let go, but it's no remembrance the next day. I mean, I don't like to get to the point where I don't remember. I do enough so I can remember everything and just be like free. My skin naturally, y'all can't play the game because you can't stop laughing. Robert Reed said weed sex is euphoric. Ooh. Okay then.
Yeah. Listen, I wouldn't be able to have weed sex.
Weed sex is the same as regular sex when you're a smoker. That means you smoke too much, Peaches.
I wouldn't be able to do that because
no judgment. Huh?
When I have smoked before, it's like I be watching myself. Like I leave my body.
You say you leave your body?
Yeah, so astro project. It look like it, feel like it. So it's not gonna be no sex happening if I get high and try to have sex. It's not gonna work. You might just go and go home. It's not gonna work.
That's funny.
So we thank everybody for what's name for coming out, sharing it, tuning in with us. We definitely enjoy the comments. Again, on our clips, man, like and post, repost it. We keep the conversation going. Also, like I said, my skin naturally, we still talking about some old clips. So again, we thank y'all. We enjoy y'all each and every Monday. We enjoy everybody coming out. Again, my main Gamed Up T, Miss Siobhan Carter. Until next week, send all y'all comments first before y'all any posts that y'all want us to talk about. The game to talk about. Trust me, we enjoy them. Send them. If we get to them, if not this week, we'll get to them next week. But definitely hit us up. Peace out.
All right, y'all.
Join us every Monday at 9 p.m. on IG Live for Homeboys Conversation After Dark with Dating 101 Card Game. And make sure you like, comment, and share.